Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jewel, also known as Mr. Pristine, back to do another video. Now, I just want to do a quick unboxing of the Alcatel Idol 4 with VR experience. This is going right now on Cricket Wireless for $99 if you port a number. So I ported one of my numbers from T-Mobile to take advantage of this phone for $100. I believe on Amazon right now, this phone is like $270, and then on the actual Alcatel website, I believe it's somewhere around that same price as well. So this phone is an absolute steal for $100. So yeah, just without further ado, let's go ahead and just take a look at the box and take a look at some of the specs. Let's see. So we've got a beautiful LTE Android smartphone with a brilliant 5.2 Full HD display, 1080p, octa-core processing power, and 4G LTE speeds, 13 megapixel camera with flash and HD video, 8 megapixel front camera, which I've tested them in the Cricket store, by the way. I mean, the cameras are amazing on this phone. Powerful dual speakers, which, it's an Alcatel product. I mean, it's got those JBL front-facing speakers, but they're also rounded to the back. So whether you have the phone sitting on its face or its back, the sound stays the same, and it has excellent sound quality. We've got reversible display, works upside down or right side up. So if you've got the phone in its regular orientation and you flip it upside down, the screen just flips. So it doesn't matter if you have the phone upside down or right side up. The screen will always adjust to the way that you're holding the phone. And then we've got the virtual reality experience with goggles included. So I believe, ladies and gents, that this is the first phone. This in the Idol 4S is the first phone where the virtual reality goggles actually comes with the phone. So there is a more premium Alcatel Idol 4, which is the 4S. And that one has, a little bit different specs. That one, this screen is a 5.2-inch display. The 4S has a 5.5 Quad HD display. Rather than a 13 megapixel camera on the rear, it has a 16 megapixel camera. And it's got a fingerprint scanner. This one doesn't. So I believe that those are some of the key differences between the 4 and the 4S. But I mean, this phone right here, the 4, it's an excellent device for $100 if you're willing to port a number over to Cricket. Let's see. Package contents. We've got the Idol 4 virtual reality goggles, terms of service paperwork, USB charge cable, quick start guide, SIM card, SIM ejection tool. So let's go ahead and crack the box open real quick. Check it on out. And so you've got SIM card, prepare to be amazed. This paperwork, file that to the side. We've got the clear and simple quick start guide. File that also to the side. And we've got the virtual reality quick start guide that comes in the box as well. So now let's get to the phone. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, here is the phone. Welcome to Cricket. You're thrilled. We're thrilled you're there. Thank you, Cricket. Okay, let's go ahead and pop the phone out real quick. So we've got the phone here. Set that aside. Come back to that. SIM ejection tool. Need that to pop open that SIM card slot. All right. Let's dig a little deeper into the box. All right. And there is the VR headset. And let's see. We'll just go ahead and just take that off like that there. And so this is where you would mount the phone into for the virtual reality experience. And let's see, I believe you push this button right here to access the rest of the box. Yeah, there we go. So, okay, so here we've got charging brick and micro USB cord. Yeah, this is not Type C. It's a micro USB. And then we've got the Cricket Wireless terms and conditions paperwork here. We'll file that to the side as well. And ladies and gents, here are the VR goggles. Me, I'm not really into the whole VR experience thing. I do have the Samsung VR. I've played with it a couple of times. I mean, it's a pretty neat little feature. But I don't know. I mean, I don't really like to have things on my face. It gets very uncomfortable after a while. So I don't know. I mean, this came in the box, and so I'll definitely test it out and see how it works. So so for now, that's what we've got. Now let's go ahead and get back to the phone real quick. Okay, so here's the phone. And let's go ahead and peel this off here. Slide that right there. And let's see where I peeled this off at. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right, so ladies and gents, here is the Alcatel Idol 4. As you can see, this device, it's a beautifully crafted phone. Let's go ahead and take a look at its cosmetics. You see it's a black color. It is made with glass, front and back. This is Gorilla Glass 3. We've got the 8 megapixel camera right there with the LED flash. Up top, we've got, it's like a silver, I don't know if that's like aluminum around the sides and the top, but you'll see there, if you could look, if you see closely, it's a little speaker grill that's right there. So that's one of those front firing speakers. And here's the other one on the bottom. Okay. 5.2 full HD display. To the right of the phone, we've got the SIM ejection, little button right there. We've got the boom key, which the boom key on this phone just enhances the experience in a lot of different apps. Say like if you're listening to music on this phone and you want to enhance the sound experience, you'll go ahead and press the boom key, and it will allow you to tweak some things for better audio quality. If you're using like the camera app and you press the boom key, more options will become available to you for you to use to kind of customize the camera more so to your liking. There's a lot of different things that the boom key does. I believe that you can set it to be like a home button. I know that one of the gripes that people have had about this particular phone is the button placement. So here is the volume rocker up and down. Now, typically, I mean, if you're holding a phone, your thumb is always going to be to the right of the phone. And so if you've got the buttons on the right, then it's ideal to have the volume rocker and the power button on the same side for you to easily access. But that's not the case with the Alcatel Idol 4 here. Now, if you flip around to the left side of the phone, the power button is right here on the left. And so it is kind of placed awkwardly. Definitely want to take some time to get used to, but it's doable. But the good thing about the boom key is if you want to set this key to be the home button, then you can do that, so you no longer have to worry about, trying to access this button being with it being on the left side of the phone, which is nice. I mean, you can see the phone. It's not that wide. I can easily get my hands around it, no problem. It doesn't appear to be that slippery, even though it is a glass device on the front and back. So it's got a good feel to it, but again, I would definitely put a case on this phone for sure. This is a very beautifully made phone. I would hate to drop it and crack it. This phone does not feel as though it's very durable. It's definitely a premium premium build and design. Buttons are got a nice tactile response. But again, this is definitely one of those phones that you want to have a case on. Now, moving around to the top of the phone, we've got a noise cancellation microphone here. We've got a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack there. To the bottom, we've got another microphone, and we've got our micro USB port for charging. And I do believe that this supports fast charging, but I'm not exactly sure what the speeds are as far as the charge times. Now, moving to the back of the phone, as you can see, we've got this beautifully crafted glass, just that black color. I mean, it's just something about that color on a phone, particularly made of glass. I mean, it just looks amazing. Of course, Cricket had to go ahead and brand it, which that's not necessarily a problem. I mean, I've already got an unlock code for this phone, so it'll be unlocked within the next couple of hours or so. Alcatel Idol. We've got the LED flash and a 13 megapixel camera sitting up top right there. Now, one of the things that I also love about the camera placement, or just the camera itself, is not just the quality of pictures and video that it captures, but the fact that if you look at the phone from the side, there's no camera hump. So if you set this phone on its back, like a lot of us do when we place our devices down, you don't have to worry about scratching up the lens and possibly ruining the picture quality for photos and videos. So that's a plus. I like the fact that they went just completely flush with the camera, no camera hump, so nothing to worry about in that particular regard. So again, I mean, this is a very, very beautifully crafted phone. I'm definitely gonna pop my SIM card in, put my information in, customize it, and definitely dive into it for you guys, and test it out, test out the audio quality, and I'll be back in a few days with my full review. So please stay tuned for that. I've also got my unboxing and the impressions video for the LG V20 coming up. I believe that phone is released on the 28th. So stay tuned. I'll be right here for you reviewing that phone as well. And that's it for now, ladies and gents. If you like this video, please drop me some comments below. Hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel out in a major way. Please share the video if you like what you saw here. Check out the videos that I've done before. I mean, I've got some videos up on some really, really good quality cell phone devices that I think you guys would enjoy. So again, thanks for all the love and the appreciation. All of my subscribers, I appreciate you guys. I hope you stay locked in. And my apologies. I feel like I haven't been able to do videos as consistently as I'd like to lately. I've been extremely busy just with work and family life. So I hope you guys can understand that. But I am committed to these phone reviews. I love doing it. I love playing around with the different devices, and there's just so many of them out there. They're coming out all the time. Got some big ones that are going to be coming out. Stay tuned as well. I'm going to do a video on the Note 7 as well. I want to do a discussion video and just get your thoughts and impressions on, Samsung's approach and the fact that now the Note 7 is no longer in production. They've asked all major cell phone carriers to stop selling the device. And I'm curious to know what you guys' take on that, but that's a separate video. So, but stay tuned for that for sure. That's going to be coming your way as well. So in the meantime, folks, stay safe, stay blessed, and definitely stay pristine. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.